set your stuff down. All right. All right, good afternoon. My name's Greg Page. I'm one of the co-founders of VSN Mobile, and this is Moises de la Cruz. He's our head software engineer, and I've got a few technology items to demonstrate, so he's going to be my Vanna White while I'm up here today.
You promised you wouldn't do that.
Oh, sorry. All right. So VSN Mobile. We're a technology startup based in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And our background, we're a team of engineers and executives that have worked together for the last 15 years. The core of our company was an engineering and executive group that came from Motorola. And we made the phones, if you've ever used a Nextel phone, or in the US, a Sprint smartphone, it was our engineering team that designed and built those phones. We collectively have shipped 150 million phones during that run and filed several hundred patents that were granted. So we wanted to form a company. We formed VSN Mobile. We wanted to stay here in South Florida, and we wanted to form a technology company that made some amazing devices. So I'll take you through the products that we make, and I'm going to focus on our newest product, which is the V360 camera. Our facilities, we have a fully accredited test lab. So in addition to building the devices, we have the facilities to get FCC approval and all the approvals we need to ship those products into the Americas. Our product lines, we have 3 product lines. We have a line of wearables. One of them is the V-Alert, which is a low-power Bluetooth wireless panic button. It's also a phone finder and a key finder. We call it the key finder that could save your life. We make smartphones, given our heritage and the time at Motorola. We make Android smartphones, and we've shipped 9 different models to distributors and carriers in the US and in Latin America. And those range from a very low-end Android phone that is about a $50 phone, all the way up to a high-end LTE 4G device. We even have a co-brand device that we're working on with Ferrari. The item that I want to talk most about today is our camera. We just introduced the camera. We really just started shipping it in January of this year, and it's called the V360. And Moises is holding it up here. What this camera is essentially, if you're familiar with a GoPro action camera, the difference between our camera and GoPro, the main difference is that GoPro only films what's in front of you, or really any action camera you use, you're only filming what's in front of you. What the V360 does is it films what's behind you as well. You get a fully immersive 360-degree image. It's actually perfect for this stage. We can set it in the middle and literally capture all of you in one video footage. So I talk a lot about the camera to different folks when we're speaking about it, and it's a lot harder to explain than it is to demo. And so typically, what we bring along is a tablet, and we play a 360 video on the tablet. And really, Moises is showing the tablet right there now. But when it captures the video, it's a cylindrical image that's all around. And if you pull up, basically, it's a window into whatever the camera was viewing. So literally, you take this, and as you turn, you're seeing everything that the camera saw. So the days of aiming your camera are over. The video that he's showing right now, it's a 360 video. Our camera was mounted on the handlebars of a mountain bike. And basically, it was filming what's in front of the mountain bike, but also on the sides, and the actual mountain bike rider is in the footage himself. So it's capturing everything. So just a little bit about the specs on the product, because we get compared a lot to GoPro. The action cam market is a big one, and they own 80 to 90% of the market share there. So the first thing about our product, it's a 4K imager that's in there. The image that's captured is 6480 pixels by 1080 pixels. So it's a very high resolution image that it's capturing. The device itself is rugged, shockproof, waterproof. You can drop it in the water. It actually floats. It's submersible 1 meter for 30 minutes, so it can go underwater as is. You don't need a special case for it. It's completely sealed. The inside is argon filled, so you don't have to worry about moisture building up inside. We really designed this product to be a rugged action camera. It's got a high-capacity lithium-ion battery that's powering it, so you can record footage for up to 3 hours continuously, and it'll go a long time in standby, almost a week in standby with the low-power settings. It has environmental sensors in it. The camera has GPS, it's got an accelerometer, a barometer, an altimeter. So in addition to capturing the action video, you can store information later and plot it out. And then probably the most important piece is it's small and lightweight. To do what this camera does, you'd need the equivalent of the picture that's up on the screen there that shows a bunch of GoPros strapped in a circle. And in addition to doing that, spending $3,000 on multiple GoPro cameras, you'd need processing equipment to stitch all the video together afterwards. We don't have to do any of that. There's no stitching involved. It's a completely circular, seamless image. And just to show a quick comparison, so this is a shot. The image on the top is taken. The image on the top is taken with a V360. It's a continuous panoramic image. So the left side of the image actually wraps around and is connected to the right side. It's a full 360 view that was taken from the top of our building in Fort Lauderdale. You can see there's a little bit of construction going on in the bridge there. The view below is taken with 3 different GoPro cameras, all aimed in different directions, with about 120 field of view on each one. And if you zoom in on them, if you zoom in on the construction, you can see, I mean, pixel per pixel comparison, the V360 image is pretty close to Hero 3. As a matter of fact, I think it's even a little bit better. So it's a very comparable product, but you're getting basically 3 videos instead of 1. You're getting the full surround video. So another thing I like to say about the camera is when you watch film taken with a normal action camera, you're watching video. When you watch things taken with the V360, you're reliving it. You actually can relive the experience. So it works with Oculus Rift. So you can plug in your computer and play it back on an Oculus Rift. But we also sell for $39.99 an accessory where you slide your smartphone into it and it plays the video back. And as you turn, the video turns. So it really is like reliving it. So the price of this product, that's a good point, thank you. The price of this product really is the same as you'd see for a top-of-the-line action camera. It retails for $449. And I should also mention our distributor. I'll give him a shameless plug. He's back there by pole 76 selling them today. This product's commercially available, and he's selling them, I believe, today for $399. A little bit about the market opportunity. So I've been talking a lot about the global action camera market. It's forecasted to be a $2.5 billion market by 2018. We're excited because when we just got in is when Google and YouTube announced support for 360 video on YouTube. So in addition to capturing the videos, you now have the ability to share them on YouTube and have people watch them either on their computer or on their phone, having that same kind of experience. So we think this is a great market to go after. But due to the unique nature of this camera, we think there are a lot of other opportunities that we can pursue. Security and surveillance is an obvious one. You can set this camera in the center of a room, and you now have a full view of the room. So you're kind of replacing multiple cameras in the corners of the room with one camera that has a full around-the-room view. And we have a surveillance mode in our software that will detect motion and sound, and when it does, it starts recording. Real estate. We think real estate is a great opportunity as well. Because this is ready to go, and you can upload the videos on YouTube, you could literally do a house tour or a boat tour by yourself, record the entire thing, and then share it with prospective clients. Video conferencing is another great one. If you've ever been on a GoToMeeting or a Skype call where it's just a laptop aimed at one person in the meeting, you can't really see what's going on in the rest of the meeting. With the V360, we have a desktop stand that supplies power. You can put it in the center of a conference table, plug it into your Google Hangout, your Skype, your GoToMeeting, whatever you use, FaceTime, whatever you use for video conferencing, and it shows everyone who's sitting at the table. It actually flattens it out into a long panorama, so it looks a little bit like the Last Supper. You get this long, skinny view of everyone that's there, but you can literally see anyone who's talking in the meeting while you're watching. Commercial drone use. We are working with a couple drone companies. The nice part about when you're flying with a drone with a V360, you don't need to aim the camera anymore because it's capturing all around the drone, so you have a view of everything. Telepresence. We think telepresence could be a great one. As a matter of fact, I'd like to talk to the last guy who presented about streaming, and maybe we partner up. We're talking to a few streaming companies now, but imagine the ability to remotely view something somewhere that the camera's sitting. And an example would be half court at a basketball game. Not many people get to experience what it's like to sit there, but you could literally put the goggles on and stream it live and experience that. I think that would be really compelling, and there are a lot of other examples where telepresence has a lot of application. And the last one is marine and boating. I guess being based here in South Florida, we've got a lot of marine and boating customers that are interested in the product. They love the fact that it captures all around the boat, or if it's a prize fishing contest, you don't have to worry anymore about aiming the camera to see if they got the fish. So we're doing really well there. I mentioned before about YouTube and the ability to share content. There are a couple other sites that are hosting. And last but not least, we've gotten great reviews for it. CNBC, so mainstream media, as well as a lot of the tech blogs, and the reviews have been extremely positive. So thanks again. I apologize for running a little bit over. Appreciate it, and thanks very much.
Thank you. Good job.